The Breakfast Club, bitches.
You can call me the donkey of the day, but I mean no harm.
Yes, Donkey of the Day for Friday, July 14th goes to Larry Nassar. I am sure I've given Larry Nassar Donkey of the Day before. If you don't know who Larry Nassar is, let me refresh your memory. He's the sports doctor who was convicted of sexually abusing athletes, including college and Olympic gymnastic stars, and possessing explicit images of children. Let's go to, what's the news report, Eddie? What is it?
ABC.
Let's go to ABC News. No, is this the original report?
Yes.
Let's go to ABC News for the original report, please.
Stephen and Carolyn, right now, Dr. Larry Nassar is sitting inside a jail cell in Ingham County in Mason. The former Team USA gymnastics doctor now behind bars. The 53-year-old saw gymnasts everywhere, at the gym, at his home in Holt, Michigan, on the road. Documents showing he's facing 2 counts of first-degree criminal sexual conduct with a girl under 13. But so far, we've learned 43 have been interviewed, ages 11 to 18, accusing the doctor of sexual assault. He resigned from Team USA sometime last year. He was also fired from his job at MSU.
Now, Larry Nassar is right where he needs to be, in prison for decades. And if you know a thing or two about how prison works, people who have committed crimes against kids, they do not fare well in prison, to say the least, okay? Prison is a living hell for pedophiles and people who commit crimes against kids. Just Google it. Google what happens to child molesters in prison and see what comes up. They usually don't make it without protective custody, and I don't see why they should get protective custody. And that's exactly what happened to Larry Nassar before. See, Larry Nassar got attacked in prison for the second time, okay? One I'm about to tell you about that happened recently, but the other happened before he got transferred to this prison that he's now in Florida. When he was in Arizona, he got attacked within hours of being released into general population. But this time he got attacked in a Florida federal prison. This time he was stabbed multiple times, not just because of what he did, but because of what he said. Let's go to ABC News for the report, please.
Disgraced former sports doctor Larry Nassar was violently attacked at a federal prison in Florida. According to ABC News, the inmates were watching the women's Wimbledon tennis tournament this past Sunday. Nassar allegedly made a lewd comment to other inmates. That comment triggered the suspect, and later that day, he allegedly went to Nassar's cell with a manufactured weapon and stabbed him at least 6 times. Nassar suffered a collapsed lung in the attack, but is currently in stable condition.
This man, Larry Nance, made a lewd comment about wanting to see girls playing in the Wimbledon's women's match. You can't make this kind of stuff up. If you're in prison for being a pedophile, you shouldn't suggest watching anything kid-related. Not Cartoon Network, no Disney Plus, no Nickelodeon, no Nick Jr., nothing. And can I tell you a little about the person who stabbed him? Shane McMillan is his name. He was previously convicted of assaulting a CO at a federal penitentiary in Louisiana in 2006. And he attempted to stab another inmate to death at a federal supermax in Colorado. So he's one of them. Okay, he's one of those. When Tony Yale was on Drink Champs talking about members of Terror Squad dancing with knives, doing the Macarena with knives, doing the Millie Rock with knives, that is this dude Shane, okay? He may not be a member of Terror Squad, but he's one of those ones. So Larry Nassar said the wrong thing around the wrong person and got poked up for it. Now, this is what I find interesting about this situation. Larry Nassar been in this prison for a little minute, and as far as we know, he hasn't been attacked. He was attacked within hours at the prison in Arizona. They clearly believed everything they heard about him. They didn't give him no grace at all, jumped right on his ass. But in Florida, it feels like they gave him some due process, so to speak. It feels like some of them might have been like, we don't know if he really did it. Maybe these accusations and allegations are false. We don't know, so they fell back. They let him get comfortable, gave him a little time, because who you are will eventually always reveal itself. And Larry Nassar got so comfortable that he eventually let people know exactly who he is by making a lewd comment about the girls playing in the Wimbledon tennis match. I don't know how old the women were, but whatever he said made Shane say to himself, oh no. Oh, hell no, okay? Whatever they said he did it. And now Larry got to feel a little poke coming through, okay? Several of them, all right? Because that knife got too close, and he was taken to a hospital where he remained in stable condition with injuries, including a collapsed lung. This is a situation where justice has been done and served. Done because he's currently doing 60 years in federal prison on child porn charges, and served because he got served the punishment, or should I say punishments, that he deserved. Please let Remy Ma give Larry Nassar the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw, hee-haw. You stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
Goodness gracious. That's one to do when my child is here. That is a very unique one right there. That's crazy. And then the Shane McMillan, like, if you got put out of 2 federal facilities and sent to Florida, What does that say about Florida?
Right.
Goodness gracious,
They
you
take
get
everybody.
put out the feds and sent to Florida. That's amazing right there. Salute to Florida.
All right.
Second time Larry Nassar's been attacked in prison. You know what they say too? Third time is the charm. Somebody gonna make sure they get the job done the next time. Either that or Larry gonna kill himself.
All right.
Either way, what's for breakfast?
That is Donkey of the Day. Now, can we bring your daughter to the mic because we're still on BET, and I know you got some promo to do, so you got to do it while you're on BET. So come up to the mic right fast. Come on.
Come on.
Now this is Chico
you
Bean's
ready
daughter.
for these moments.
This is Chico Bean's daughter. She
this
does
is my
all
baby.
Chico's promo. So
Yeah, she's the head of promotion, and you know what I mean, she's in charge of all of my promotions. Now, if you watch our videos, you know that she is, you know, creative in all different types of ways. So they brought me up here for promo for season 20 a while and out, but I wanted to make sure that I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do in my promo. So what do I got?
So as the credits are rolling, talk to the mic and tell them what your dad got going on.
Tell him everything you getting 10% for. It's probably 20 for you.
I get promotions for helping him promote his shows, you know, make sure he get his money, you know, not be lazy and stuff like that.
Not be lazy. Word. That's.
I had you running.
Does he have any shows coming up that you want to promote right now?
Yeah, I got Pittsburgh coming up next weekend. We got the 85 South show in Charlotte this coming Sunday. I don't know if y'all gonna hear this. I got Pittsburgh, and then I got Toledo after Pittsburgh. So we gonna do videos for that, but I just wanted to make sure that. I got a lot going on.
We're going to get to it.
We're going to get, all right.
All right.
That's
He's about to retire for real because Pierre's about to take over.
That's right.
Piss want her 20%.
She wants her money all the way.
That's right.
You know what I mean? We ain't got no bracelets, but we definitely got we got everything we need. So just make sure you want to give a shout out to anybody before we go.
Shout out?
Yeah.
Shout out to my friends.
Okay.
All right.
That's a nice
we'll see you
generic shout
tomorrow.
out. You don't offend nobody.
That's right.
None of her friends
You
gonna
see
get
how
offended.
smart she is? She already is
know.
keeping it clean.
All
Shout
right.
out to my friends.
All right.
Whoever wants to sponsor us is who our friends are. That's
All
what
right.
it is.
Donkey Today is brought to you by the law office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.